Our next guest calls his push a fake threat. Florida Senator Marco Rubio is here to explain. Senator, good morning to you.
Hey, good morning.
So it sounds like he's going to endorse some sort of Senate filibuster carve-out where it's like, okay, just this one time, let's vote, simple majority, to pass the voting rights bill. What do you think is going to happen?
Well, I'm hoping that everybody says they're against that is true to their word, and then it won't happen. But this, my bigger concern is not just about the filibuster. It really is the law. There is, let me say this plainly and simply and straightforward, there is no widespread effort to suppress minority voting rights in America. It's non-existent. It doesn't exist, and this has nothing to do with this. This has to do with power. This has to do with how can we federalize federal elections to create election chaos so that our lawyers can get in there after the election and finagle our way to victories in congressional seats, mayor's races, state races, governor's races, Senate races. That's what they want to do, and that's what this is about. They filed this bill back in 2019. They've been pushing for this for years. And what they want to do is make it a federal law that you have to have ballot harvesting, that you have to have same-day registration, you can't have voter ID laws. Basically, they would make that the federal law. It would be a federal takeover of our elections. And it's all designed simply for one reason, and that is the Democrats think they'll win more elections if they can change the election laws in this country and have one election law for the whole country.
So let's talk about schools, because Chicago schools are reopened after being closed for almost a week. You have just introduced a bill to keep our schools open. Tell us about this bill.
Well, I want to say two things about that. The first is I want people to understand there are teachers and there are students that are not in school today across this country, not because they have COVID, because they've tested negative, but because someone that they've been exposed to has COVID. And so now they're telling them you've got to wait 5 days or 10 days. By the way, in many cases, even if you're vaccinated. And there are other school districts that have basically said if you've traveled over the last week, you've got to sit out for 10 days. My second point about my bill is very simple. We put money, federal money, for school districts to be able to reopen. There are costs associated with reopening. Why do you need reopening money if you're not open? If you're not going to open.
Right.
And so my bill basically says if you're not reopening, you don't get the leftover COVID relief money for reopening.
Yeah, and they actually want to do this. They want more money. It's a joke. There's so much money in the system, they got to account for it. Meanwhile, Senator, I want to go back to your original point. They are trying to say that Republicans are basically racist, trying to block black people from voting, and Georgia's a case in point. Texas is another. They're saying all these Republican legislators are going out of the way to suppress the vote. You guys have not done an effective job in pushing back and defining back in the same holistic way. But do you believe this is the last gasp of the first 2 years of the Biden administration? If they fail on Build Back Better, they obviously can't turn over the filibuster. They failed on packing the court, and now they're going to try to federalize the election, but they don't have Joe Manchin and Kyrsten Sinema aboard the legislation or above the carve-out. Is this the last gasp?
Well, from a legislative standpoint, but the thing we're missing the point on here is that the failure is not that they don't pass this bill. I think that's a good thing if they don't. The failure is that while they're focused on this bill, while Joe Biden goes down to Georgia today and pretends it's 1960 in the way he's talking about American law, which is just ridiculous, there's inflation, runaway inflation in this country. You go to grocery stores now, and there are entire shelves that are just completely empty. And that's only getting worse now because you've got businesses, you've got local police departments in this country that are telling people don't come into work if your child tested positive for COVID, even if you keep testing negative. So you've got this workforce crisis in America. You've got empty shelves. We have a supply chain problem that continues. We have runaway inflation eating away at people's money. And then on top of that, you've got the threat of China in the Pacific region. You've got Russia on the verge of invading Ukraine. You've got all these things going on in the world. And instead of focusing on that, these guys are out there giving speeches about a problem that doesn't exist.
I hear you.
But other than that great big list you just said right there, nothing else going on.
Other than that, he's doing great.
We've got so much to talk. Yeah, I know. All right. Senator, thank you very much for joining us today from Capitol Hill.
Hey, thank you.
Thanks, Senator.